In the late 20th and early 21st centuries, political instabilities shook both Africa and Europe. What began as ethnic and political rivalries too often escalated into violence that the world would later recognize as genocide. After the breakup of Yugoslavia, ethnic nationalism tore Bosnia apart. Bosniaks, Serbs, and Croats fought bitterly, but it was in 1995, at Srebrenica, that tragedy struck the hardest. Over 8,000 Bosniak men and boys were massacred by Bosnian Serb forces. Millions were displaced, and systematic rape was used as a weapon of war. Years later, international courts found leaders Radovan Karadzic and Ratko Mladic guilty of genocide. While Europe mourned Bosnia, Africa was bleeding too. In April 1994, the assassination of Rwanda's president ignited one of the fastest and deadliest genocides in history. In just 100 days, extremist militias killed up to 1 million Tutsis and moderate Hutus. The scars remain deep, but Rwanda has since rebuilt with a powerful spirit of reconciliation. A few years later, violence erupted again in the Balkans. In Kosovo, Serbian forces clashed with ethnic Albanians seeking independence. Mass killings, forced deportations, and the destruction of villages followed. 10,000 people were killed, nearly 1 million displaced. It was only NATO's intervention in 1999 that ended the bloodshed. Kosovo would later declare independence in 2008. Meanwhile, in Sudan's Darfur region, government-backed Janjaweed militias turned against non-Arab ethnic groups. From 2003, villages were burned, women raped, and entire communities driven into camps. More than 300,000 lives were lost, and millions forced to flee. The International Criminal Court would later indict President Omar al-Bashir for genocide. Most recently, Ethiopia's Tigray region was engulfed in a brutal civil war. Clashes between the federal government and the Tigray People's Liberation Front left tens of thousands dead. Reports of massacres, sexual violence, and deliberate starvation shocked the world. In 2022, a fragile peace deal was signed, but the wounds are still raw. From Bosnia to Rwanda, from Kosovo to Darfur, and most recently Tigray, these tragedies remind us of the devastating cost of division, hatred, and unchecked political instability. The world must never forget and never remain silent again.